What's the deal? This your boy Westside Boogie. Shout out to all Urban Central. You know what I'm saying? Westside.
Yeah, well, first off, how you feeling?
Real answer or a politically correct answer? I feel amazing. I'm pretty high. I just would be real. So, you know what I'm saying?
How was the smoke box?
I almost passed out in there, but I thugged it. Like I said, if he would have went like 5 more minutes, I would have told him I'm done and asked him to edit it out. So, there's that.
Yeah, and how was the joints? Because you usually smoke.
I smoked tobacco, but that was my first time I enjoyed a paper. Like, it felt stronger than a blunt. Usually, you know what I'm saying, I don't like the way papers hit, but they rolled it perfectly. They had a little red filter, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the West Side. And yep, he smoked the whole blunt while I was still on half of it, and he had sparked a new one. That shit had me so mad.
I love the glass tips though.
It was a point they was talking to me, and it was like that show High Ones when they still trying to ask you questions when you just can't talk right now. And that's what I told him. I said, "Can y'all stop talking to me right now?" And I'm trying to you know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
It's not really funny though.
Oh.
But I feel you.
Why are Compton rappers so lyrical? You got the Game, Kendrick, yourself.
Why are we so lyrical? I don't know. Maybe we just follow suit. It's been it's a culture thing. You know what I'm saying? We got early West Coast rappers, NWA, Be Real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Groups like Cypress Hill, groups like that open the door for us, and it's just been a cycle that's just been continuing. And Los Angeles is big. Compton is a smaller city, but it's still Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, did you grow up listening to Be Real?
I wasn't really super hip hop. I listen to R&B. I don't really listen to rappers. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, I grew to appreciate it. But growing up, I listened to all singers.
I know you were just busting out some vocals.
I was singing Mariah Carey because I'm trying to shake it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm dead. I was gonna say, is this a good time to ask your take on the new Division song?
Yeah, of course. That's anytime.
Okay.
Being a toxic man, well, you know what I'm saying, not glorifying it, but I know I have I hate that word sometimes because I feel like now it's just like a little niche that's getting thrown around. But I relate to it so much because, you know what I'm saying, I know sometimes I have cheated, not emotionally cheated, you know what I'm saying, but I have cheated, physically cheated. And it just it didn't mean nothing to me. It don't take away how I feel about my girlfriend at the time or the person I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I just had slipped up. But I feel like most of the time when men cheat, it's a physical thing, less than emotional. So that's why I relate to the song. Division is gang gang. Shout out to LVRN, Big West Side, West Side, West Side.
Can you define emotional cheating?
Building a bond with somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Like some type of bond outside of sex. Texting every day, what you doing? What you got? And then that turn to something else. And you know what I'm saying? Friendships outside of your relationship is healthy and cool, but I think it's when they get a little disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At least you can admit that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm aware that I don't mean I necessarily always make the best decisions, but I could catch myself faster than I used to when I wasn't aware.
What's your relationship with Kendrick?
That's a gang. He inspires our neighborhood. He from my neighborhood, so he inspired a lot of stuff I do. Yeah, it's about, you know what I'm saying? He inspired the neighborhood. He inspired me as a rapper. He one of the greatest rappers of all time. So shout out to Dot.
Did you see that viral clip of the security guard
Crying? Nah. What song was that he was crying to?
Love?
He a head ass for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, but you gonna cry to love? You feel that's funny.
That's already killed that hook though.
Yeah, but what's he crying about? Unless I get it.
Love. You could be
I know, but I would cry to so many Kendrick songs. I wouldn't cry to love.
Which song would you cry to?
Anyone besides love.
Love. I disagree.
That made me feel good. I guess it was a happy cry, but he looked like he was going through it. That song made me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
What songs do what is your biggest song that your fans might cry to for you?
Probably LOL SMH, Whose Fault, Tired Reflections. Those 3 probably.
You ever cried to an artist?
Yeah. Have I ever cried to an artist? I cried to gospel songs. Never Would Have Made It by... Dang, why I don't know his name right now? It's a gospel song. I cried to that. Last, regular music song I cried to. Oh, when I was on Shrooms listening to Yebba Smith. I cried to that off Shrooms.
Happy tears, I'm guessing?
No, I was sad. And, first time off Shrooms, ego, death, having to see myself in the middle of a breakup, hearing this song. It was tough days.
Did it help though? Did you come out of it on the sunnier side?
Yeah, it's also it helped. It's helpful because it made me be more hold myself more accountable. I feel but it's also scary, and I want to make sure next time I do Shrooms I'm like in the right mindset to
Yeah.
do it because I'm not ready. I'm scared of that again.
I hear you. You done acid before?
I have, and I was even scarier. That's when I was seeing monsters and stuff. I'm like,
Oh shit.
yeah, I got a lot of. I hate the word demons too because everybody throw it around, but I do got demons that I saw. You know what I'm saying? So it was that.
You seen that Netflix documentary? How they be using like the shrooms and acid to like heal trauma, and like this dude had OCD his whole life. He didn't act a shroom trip. And
I haven't seen it, but that makes sense, and I believe it could do that. I think two things are like I'm gonna speak for black people. Not this applies to everybody probably, but as a black person, I feel we all need to do shrooms once and go to therapy.
Ooh, I like that.
Those are two things I think all black people need.
What made you finally decide to go to therapy?
Crying over a relationship and feeling like it's something to grab to, something that I could tell myself it was gonna help, which therapy ended up meaning so much more than just getting through a simple experience in my life, a little breakup. I had so much more in my life I was dealing with, so it just happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for it.
Was it hard for you to commit because typically the stigma is like, oh,
Mhm.
you don't need that.
It's still hard. It's still some days I don't want to go. I flake. Some days I still lie to my therapist. And that's just because growing is a forever process. But through the midst of it, the growth I have seen in myself, it make me want to keep going. And like I see a bigger ceiling for myself. So you know what I'm saying? A higher ceiling.
Respect. Man, well, just real quick on the Kendrick tip. How was it working on that Summer Walker record? Huge moment for you too, just because it's so close to home.
Crazy. Didn't feel real until they dropped it. I was just like, all right, it's gonna happen. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to LVRN and Summer for giving me the opportunity. Summer is my nigga, you know what I'm saying? So that's gang. She let me help where I could, and I just added my little 2 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When's the Summer Boogie collab coming?
Oh man, she finna be a mama again. Shout out to Summer. She probably busy, but you know it'll happen when it happen. We got records that didn't come out also though, but she real particular about her voice.
Yeah.
I am too, so you know what I'm saying.
I hear you. Groupies thought you were A Boogie.
That is so fucking funny. Where you reading these from?
Oh,
I'm just playing. They were probably talking about this story of this one person that's from Denver who I ended up having sex with, and
oh my God.
she was trying to chase some clout, but she thought I was A Boogie. So you know what I'm saying. There was that.
What was your reaction?
My reaction was shit. I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
Shout out to A Boogie, man. I was willing to let him take that heat.
Yeah.
Shout out to him though.
Oh, good. Have y'all met?
Nah, I never met him,
Okay.
but he hard though. Shout out to him.
Why did you change your name?
Because everybody was calling me by my Instagram name. Anyway, I'll be out in public and they were saying Westside Boogie. It just made more sense, and it was confusion between the two boogies. Also, I just wanted to find a way to like just stand out, separate.
Yeah. You didn't like Westside Boogie? You don't like people calling you that?
I didn't like it because it was their choice at first. I want to choose for y'all to call me Westside Boogie. Just because my Instagram name say Westside Boogie don't mean call me that in public. But I love the name also. I'm not gonna act like I'm letting the name.
Right. You gotta rep it.
But I just like being in control. That's also one of the things I'm working on in therapy. So,
Oh, okay. I love that.
do you?
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I was gonna say because sometimes I don't want to go, but that cancellation policy they make you pay anyway. So I'm like,
Psst, all bad.
do you have a crazy memory or fondest memory you have with Eminem?
Yeah, performing with him in Australia in front of 80,000 people, and not getting the words right on his verse, like not being a good hype man, and him telling me about myself the next day. So
Wait.
that's a good moment. Shout out to him.
You were his hype man on stage?
Well, he brought me out to perform our song because during my set, obviously the crowd not full yet.
Yeah.
It's still thousands of people bigger than my sets, but when he come out, it's 80,000 people there. So he bringing me out to do our song, and the first time we did it, I just wasn't. I didn't know how to be a great hype man. He raps so fast. Like, damn, nigga, you want me to catch every other word?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? It just made me have to work harder because this is what I chose to do. And I'm so super grateful. And I love when people hold me accountable. It's irritating in the moment, but
Right.
you can always look back and realize how you can get better at something. So,
Like that.
shout out to him.
So how do you say it? Like, yo, but that wasn't it.
Nah, in my voice, in my mind, it's just like a giant barking down on me like, rah, 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 rah. But in reality, he was just like, man, you know, I just feel like I need a little more help. You could have been better. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when I left, I was like, damn, I just got pressed.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Were you
yeah.
nervous? That's a lot of people.
Nah, I don't get nervous. I be anxious to perform, but once I get out there, it's just like, I done did it so many times. That's where preparation comes from. Like,
Right.
shout out to Kobe for teaching me that.
I love that.
Shout out to the gym, the work you put in. You know what I'm saying?
Get to meet
Nah, but I seen him at one of my kid basketball game, and I stood next to him and recorded him.
Oh shit.
So that count?
Yeah,
I bet.
absolutely.
Yeah.
What was it like writing with him?
And we never wrote in the same room. I'm not a really great collaborative creator. I realized I was talking about that this morning. I just like creating by myself, and then everybody else can add to it after or something like that.
Right.
So maybe that's something I'm gonna work on. But I work by myself. From what I know, he worked by himself, and then we just like send stuff back and forth.
Right.
So I suck at writing camps because the people just be yelling out ideas, and I'll be like, okay.
It's kind of like in class when people raise their hand. People
Exactly.
overpower. Wait, so with the summer shit, you were on your own too?
Yeah, I wasn't with her. It was just like me sending ideas back and forth.
Facts. What's your relationship with Dr. Dre?
That's my bro. I never met him.
Oh.
I never met Dr. Dre. Shout out to him. Hopefully I just manifested it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
But obviously he inspired a lot of stuff I do.
Right.
My producers copy him. I'm just playing. No, they don't. But shout out to Dr. Dre, man.
What about your brother?
Shout out to them. That's my peoples. I was just with Benny at one of these writing camps recently. Yeah, so they're my guys.
He was writing too?
Nah, he good at writing camps.
Oh, okay.
He was in there killing. They was like, yeah, Benny just did 2 songs. Like, yep, I'm over here taking shots
Yeah.
with Baby Tate.
Oh, I love her.
And she did like 20 songs, they said.
Oh,
She was the MVP.
I love it. She deserves everything too. I see her grinding.
Yeah, I love her. That's my dog. Shout out to her because I be seeing her grinding too.
Yeah, facts. What's it like being a rapper with a lisp?
Who got? You're funny because I don't have a lisp.
Uh-oh.
I'm just playing. It's cool. I don't really notice it till people say it, and then when I look at videos of myself after, that's why I think I hate hearing myself talk on videos.
Yeah.
Like it's cool in my rap. I think I guess I don't hide it in my songs because everybody says it. So I don't know. It's cool. It's regular. What you think I'm supposed to say? What do it feel like being a rapper with a lisp? What you want me to say? It's like so tough.
You know who I love and who also has a lisp? I
Corday.
can't say that word.
Corday?
Oh no.
Who?
K-Money? You know who she is? She's from Texas.
This sound crazy. The white girl.
Yeah, the white
Okay,
girl.
yeah. She hard. Tay money.
Hey.
Tay, yeah, she hard.
I love it. How was it linking with Dram, aka now Shelly?
He be irritating me. That's my brother.
Okay,
He just was at my apartment like 2 weeks ago spending the night. You know what I'm saying? I let him stay at the crib. He leave it dirty sometimes. Yeah, that's my dog. But it's always cool working with him. He tough in the studio because he just sing over everything and he don't give nobody no chance to do nothing else. Yeah. But shout out to him. I just had a moment. I just vented about my bro. But
no,
yeah.
You're good. I think the funniest moment I think of with Dram is when he fell asleep in an interview.
He fell asleep in the interview?
He fell asleep in like Bootleg Kev's interview when he was in Arizona.
Nah, he is the funniest nigga in the world.
I think he was high though.
Shout out to him, man.
But, like, imagine just falling asleep on camera. That shit was funny.
I'm gonna do that one day.
Yeah, I mean that was close to smoking.
I'm gonna do the Nah, who I don't get along with? It's a DJ I don't get along with, but whatever.
Ooh.
It don't matter.
I want the tea.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
I had to stop myself
All right.
because I was finna go somewhere else.
Okay. Who is your black superhero?
My black superhero? I got a lot. It's a lot of people. All the black dads that's in their kid life. Them the ones I shout out to. But let me see. My grandpa. G Weeder, free him. Jay-Z, Chris Paul. Love Chris Paul. Lil Wayne. What's the Dick Gregory? What's his name? The Root nigga. Love him. Shout out to him, man.
Wait, who?
Dick Gregory.
Oh, gotcha.
R.I.P. But just love him.
Can you explain the cover art to your album?
You explain it. It's me saving one black kid at a time.
Okay.
You see, I'm the.
I was gonna ask who the kids were. Sorry.
Them kids?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't know them kids, guys. All right, again, all right. I don't know the kids. They was at the studio when I got there. We probably paid them a couple $100. Bow Wow. I don't know. Went through the label, but
One of them was yours.
nah, my kid too cool to be on covers.
What?
Yeah, my rap life and my dad life don't really intertwine because my kid don't look at me as a rapper. I'm just a dad.
Right.
So he don't care to be on my covers. He want his own clout.
Do they
I have one kid for one.
Does he listen?
Yeah. Why are you trying to manifest me having extra kids? What's up?
I thought those were all your babies.
No, that's funny. Why?
Do you want another kid?
Yeah, but I want to get married. I don't want to have another baby mama. My baby mama, my best friend,
Oh.
but them first couple years was tough, and it's still moments that I be feeling like I'm missing out on because he got to go back and forth. So if I get married, I have another kid. You know what I'm saying? Or unless I'm somebody just gonna get pregnant and let me keep the kid and then just get on. Again, I love my baby mama. I'm saying, but I just don't want to share my baby.
I hear you. In a recent interview, T-Pain said Tupac would have been ate the fuck up lyrically in today's day and age. What's your take?
Tough. I mean, everybody has a time when, you know what I'm saying, they start to decline. I guess that's been proven throughout the history that people decline. But to say he would have get ate the fuck up, who really going crazy right now that I think is better than Tupac? It's like it's a couple artists, you know what I'm saying, who have took what Tupac has taught them and got better. Obviously, people get better over time, but it's not like niggas out here just going crazy either.
Right.
So I don't know. I think conceptually he still had better songs than what's dropping now, and that's just the reality.
Right.
And concepts and real true emotions, people still gravitate towards it. So I think he still would have been eating niggas up because he had pain in his voice. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. Last question. Name 3 rappers that run the rap game right now.
Okay. Usually my rapper answer is just Boogie, Boogie, Boogie. I don't feel like being that guy today. Okay. Let's say, just honestly, we know Drake is one of them. Dot. Let me put this in order. Kendrick, because he's from Compton. This is not in any order, but I feel like I'm going to say Kendrick name first. Drake. And then, I feel like this is like one that you could put whoever. You could put Future. You could put Cole. You could put Lil Baby. You could put so many different artists. You could put every artist that rap. I don't care, for real, for real. Like, everybody run their own space. That's what people need to realize. Stop comparing. Be the master of your world and your space and go crazy.
Yeah.
But outside of that, Drake and Kendrick.